Hold on. The hell is this top fans thing, the top left? Does not matter. Alright, work. It was a short day today. Woke up hungry, went to work after my dad woke me up. My door was wide open, so there was no knocking. He just said my name, and I actually got scared when I woke up. I was like, "What?" So that was quite hilarious to me. Went to work, short day. It was busy. They understaffed us. Go figure. Excuse me. So they asked me to stay. Matt asked me to stay. I said no. Only because it was a short day. I get to go home, play games. The additional pay and everything would be nice because he said that they would permit me overtime, but I'd rather like just go home and relax. The extra pay and everything would be useful, but I'm not in dire need of cash or anything, and being able to stream and provide content for y'all means more than the like extra like $100, maybe $200. There's some kids on scooters and they look like hooligans. So they're gonna come try and irritate me. Let's see. I tried some scratchers. Didn't win anything, unfortunately. It's always just, the hope that can win something, so I could, essentially retire early, because even if I were to win like $10 million, I could retire off that. Like, I could just spend the rest of my life not working. I'm a minimalist. I don't need a fancy car. I really wouldn't drive anyways. I don't need nice, big house. I just need something that I would be able to live in. That's it. Play games and everything. I would want like enough room to do VR. I would just move everything out of the way in that case. Hello, Lori. Apparently you are now my #1 fan. Yes, hello, Lori. Hi. There is a washing machine. And hello, racing buddies. Nice of y'all to join. I was just talking about work. Nothing too interesting at work. Let's see what else guys say. Mostly gonna just talk like while I walk. Not sure what to talk about unless y'all bring something up. Racing buddies, you are apparently my second top fan. Congratulations. You're a YouTuber as well, so you know how hard it is to get new subscribers. Yeah. To be honest, I probably have like a good 20 subscribers just because I've asked people who work at my job to subscribe. Here is it, broken hearted, trying to shit. No, only farting. That's hilarious. I know, haha, potty humor, but it is funny. And Swamp, you are now my top 3rd fan. Congratulations. Racing, you only have 15? Yeah, from what I know, it's a lot easier to get started on Twitch than it is on YouTube. And I know, from what I know, I don't think anyone has ever had, anyone that I know of that is popular has ever worked to get to where they are. Unless, they ended up collaborating with someone else and rose to the ranks that way. I don't know of any, person who's done that. Because as far as I know, all the major friend groups obviously played with each other. So a lot of people would just subscribe to their, other people. Goes hand in hand. Can you say as my income backwards fast? What? As my income backwards and fast. Oh, people are launching fireworks somewhere. You guys might be able to hear them, but... Oh, congratulations, racing. Oh, swamp. Now I get it. I'm not doing that swamp, but now I get it. Honestly, I thought you were meaning backwards as in reverse. I was actually trying to think... about how I would say that. Broke your foot yesterday? Damn. Hey, swamp, you're number one now. Oh, it feels better. Or it gets better quickly. Oh, bug touched me. It hit the back of my hand. You're in a four-wheeler crash, like an ATV, like a, off-terrain vehicle, or all-terrain vehicle. Okay. I crashed on one of those ones. Oh, you got your leg to crush? Damn. Well, hopefully it heals up. I also took a turn too quickly on an ATV, and it flipped over. Thankfully, there was enough space that it didn't, crush me. However, I did slide across the ground a good 7 feet. Almost hit my head and cracked it open. I was wearing a helmet. No disrespect, you kind of look like Sketch. I get that a lot. I don't know if it's because I wear glasses, but now at some point I'll get LASIK surgery and not do that. I also prefer to have my hair grown out a little bit more and not have my widow's peak. Not that I don't like my widow's peak, but I prefer having a bit longer hair so I can style it a bit more, because at the moment it's not long enough to style. Only issue is when I go to work, I don't normally have enough time to style it and make sure it's, proper. I'm in Tennessee. I am not. Midwest? I am not. Well, what is Midwest? What does that entail? What states? Because unfortunately, I'm in one of the worst states. So, no, it's not New York. As you can tell, because there's not traffic 24/7. I do happen to be walking down a busy street, but no, I'm not. I'm not in New York. Don't answer that, or don't guess that rather. I am not Iowa. I'm not Missouri. Not Illinois. Not Florida. Not Texas. I said bad states. Why are you naming states that aren't bad? Yes, unfortunately. That's the correct one. No, not South Dakota. How many tries was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, your 6th try. Wow, just plain. Wow. No, the one after Texas. Cali. It's unfortunate. Sucks here. Yeah. R.I.P. indeed, rest in pepperonis. Only reason it sucks, I wouldn't want to live here by myself because you can't live here by yourself. You would have to get a roommate or something. At least I'm not in Missouri. What's wrong with Missouri? Well, they blocked off a hospital entrance. What the fuck? Why are they doing that? Oh, you know what? Wheelchair accessibility, I think. Yeah, that's probably it. I feel like I just walked into a spider web. I didn't feel it, but I saw something like shining in the air. I walked into it. Someone's barbecuing. I smell smoke. Wood smoke. I ain't worth a fire if I don't see anything. You can smell the fire then. Almost home. I'm like 70%, I think. Excuse me. Sorry. You know, one thing I would really want to do if I managed to like quit my job and everything due to like having enough subscribers and viewers and getting money from advertisements and things like that, I'd really want to get LASIK surgery. Which is weird because then I wouldn't go in public, you know, to like see things. Like I wouldn't be going to work to see. You know, I would just be at home most of the time. However, I would still like to get LASIK surgery because I can see things from afar. I can see that there's, you know, vehicles and trash cans. There's a sign over there. You know, I can see stuff like that. There's pylons, another sign. There's a you know, another sign over there. I can see all that. However, I cannot read. Like, I can see that this says no, and then parking, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's it. Like, my eyesight is not great. Doesn't help that I haven't replaced these glasses since I was 18. Apparently, you're supposed to replace your glasses every, like, 2 years or something, every year. Or whatever. But, yeah. But I'd rather get LASIK eye surgery because it's better if you get it when you're younger. It'll last longer, less painful, and it's just a one and done deal. And I think I look better without my glasses rather than with glasses. So. Only reason I don't just do it now is because that requires like getting an appointment set up and getting time, and I don't want to fucking like talk about like getting a day off at work. Mostly because I've only heard about people like getting fucked over with like their appointments and stuff. So if I just had the free time to do it, that would be a lot better. Especially since I would be able to be like, hey, when is, a good time for me to come in? Figure out what time, I would be able to go in and then get stuff done that way. Also, even though I don't have my glasses, I can still see things from afar, right? But everything gets really blurry. Like, I know there's a sign right there. However, I am blind. All I see is just a blur. But I know that's a sign. It helps that, I walk down the street, so I know that's a sign. But yeah, if you wanted me to make out like fine details, I have to squint my eyes and I could read like the numbers on, on a house. But don't expect like much else. Someone's grass is watered. What the fuck is that? What is this top fans thing? What if I click on this? Top fans. SDR4L, Elon Musk 3.059, and Lori Jordan 5118. What is that? Top fans at XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out the community. Top 3 get special badges in live chat. Resets every stream so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages. Send super chats and super stickers. Send a gift. Learn more or turn off in the help center. Excuse me. Oh. How are they my fans? They're not here. Or they might be. They're just not talking. That's probably what it is. Only because I think the others left. I hope the nights go well. Or nights or whatever. I don't got much else to say. I'm kind of just walking, talking. Bleh. Anyways, I'm about to get home, so I'm gonna have to do my usual. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, afternoon. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the channel, and stay safe, everyone.